What's up, everybody? Just Brewing here. Welcome back to the home brewery for another episode of the Blind Taste Test series. As usual, we are back at home and I'm with my lovely wife, Alicia.
Hi everybody, it's definitely been a second since I've been on a video here, but you know, in honor of Women's History Month, we really wanted to highlight women in the brew space and especially the home brew space. And I know Justin went over to the Watering Bowl, a local dog park here that is turning into a bar, and he picked up a few beers that are the Watering Bowl itself is women owned, and that all the beers are brewed or owned by women, correct?
Yeah, so the beers that I picked, either the breweries are either owned by women, founded by women, or the beers are brewed by women, all of which are a big deal, and we want to celebrate that, especially during this month. The Watering Bowl, it's, as an entity, they're absolutely amazing. Heather and Leslie, if you're watching this, you guys are awesome. I can't wait to see you guys again. They welcomed me with completely open arms, and I got a chance to meet a couple dogs. We played around a little bit, had some fun, had some drinks. But ultimately, it is a woman-owned dog park and bar, and they're working on some other things to kind of liven up the space a little bit more. They're going to be doing a grand opening too, so maybe we can take our puppies, you know, to the grand opening when they're done.
Ravioli does like beer.
It's been a few months since we did another blind taste test video, and I think it's about time that we go over the point system one more time. So I think that's really important, and let's get right into that. Put simply, it's really just a point-based system. You get 1 point for each buzzword that you get when describing the beer. You know, if it's something hoppy and you say that it's hoppy, if it's dark and you say that it's malty, roasty, whatever it is, you can get 1 point if you're correct, and you get 3 points if you get the style correct. So in using those buzzwords, if you're able to pinpoint the style that you're drinking, you get 3 extra points.
It's like Whose Line, you know, it's the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
Nothing matters, everything's made up. We just do what we want. You ready to get into it?
I'm so ready.
Let's blindfold up, let's rock and roll.
Wow. Going under.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Less than 5.
Okay, you got me.
Five or less.
It was in fact none. I didn't even have my hand in front of your face. So here we have our first beer. I obviously am not gonna, without the headphones, I'm not gonna go fully into describing the beer at all, but what I will say is that it's co-founded, and the president of the brewery is a woman. It's a married couple that started and runs the company. That's super cool, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. All the beers are local to Austin. Okay. The others I don't think you've had before, the breweries even, but they are local to Austin, which is even cooler. We really like to keep things close to home. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Look at that, look at that, look at that.
You know, us ladies, we like to stay classy.
Wow, an absolutely perfect pour.
The claw.
And so it begins.
Definitely some hop profile right on the nose. You can almost smell it like at a distance.
Very pungent beer, this one.
Oh, super hoppy. I mean, I almost want to jump directly to IPA. I mean, it's almost textbook. I'm not really getting like any additional like fruit flavor outside of like the base like hop, you know, aromas that they're giving off. It has some slight bitterness to it. I mean, it's nothing like overwhelming, so it leads me away from like a DIPA or, you know, anything of that sort. It doesn't really like scream like that dryness of like the West Coast or anything.
She's good.
It is a little bit on the lighter side, and maybe a hoppy pale, but I can't imagine that it would be that complicated. So I think I'm just gonna stay at IPA.
Give me a final answer.
What are my women-owned breweries I've been to here? I mean, final answer. I think it's just an IPA. I mean, I can't.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna take that out of your way. Go ahead and cleanse if you want.
Just because I'm a woman, you should give me all the points anyway.
Well, you're starting off with 1 million. How about that?
Amazing.
All right, are you ready for the second beer?
I'm so ready for the second
beer. You ready?
Beer.
Let's do it, let's do it.
I still got some hops in my mouth.
Yeah, you need to cleanse? Oh, this is gonna be a fun one.
This water is woman filtered.
Ooh, nice, woman poured?
I filled
nice,
it this morning,
very nice. I need that woman poured water. All right, so this one up next, again, a local Austin brewery. This is one of the few in Austin we haven't been to, and I don't think I've actually had anything from this brewery, so I'm really excited. It's woman-owned. and it is, I think, the only brewery of its style in Austin. I'm pretty sure. I did a bit of research in doing this, and I'm pretty sure it's the only brewery of this style, dedicated to this style, to be specific.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Ooh, this is so cool. This is so interesting. The ladies at Watering Bowl put me on this one, so you can thank them if you really, really like it. All right, so.
Dang, I can smell that one too, just out the can.
Pungent, pungent.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks, I wish I hadn't poured all that. I'm gonna have to try that when you're done. Yeah, I knew that you'd be excited for this one.
Immediate sour, like it is immediately, I can smell it. Like that lacto, it's almost definitely lacto, it's not. I mean, I don't think Philly sour kind of gives more of the, I don't want to say rotten, that sounds bad.
Funky,
yes,
funky
yes,
is the right word.
Funky, but I mean, this is just, you can smell like the pureness of like that sour. You can almost like taste it on the back of your tongue before it even hits your mouth, you know? Wow, it's definitely, I mean, I hate to keep using the word sour, but it's definitely, it is not only a sour, but the flavor that has been added to it is
also
definitely sour, yeah. It smells very bright.
Wow, that's super good. Oh.
I've suddenly forgot every fruit to ever exist.
I would love to have this as a beer mosa.
Okay.
I would love to have this as this is seasonal, so it's not one that we can get like all year round.
Cool.
So if that helps kind of narrow things down.
It's cool that they keep it, you know, lively and changing, you know.
Yeah, especially with the type of beers that they do. Yeah, you want to play into, I guess in this case, the seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting like, it's definitely not like strawberry or blueberry. It's no berries. I'm not getting any berries of any sort. It's not really like grapefruit-y, but that's one of the more like bitter citrus. I'm gonna go with passion fruit sour.
Final answer?
Final answer. Do I get $1 million? $1 million points at least?
You get 1 million points.
Wow, thank you so much.
We definitely want to support breweries like this, specifically ones that have women in the space, because there's not enough of those. So once we get to it, we'll definitely highlight the brewery. But I think you're really gonna like this one. I haven't had anything exactly like this before.
It smells so sweet. I mean, immediately, it's definitely a darker beer. I almost wanna. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna jump into porter or stout. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. But I mean, you can smell that sweetness, that rich maltiness. I mean, it is.
Yeah, it's no secret.
It's very, very, very sweet on the nose.
Very pungent. Now, all of them. I didn't realize how aromatic these beers would be.
Wait, just wait for it. It's like 3 different stages of.
Yep. Yeah, that's super good. It's really cool when they put it on the can and you get everything.
I'm getting almost like, I'm not getting a ton of chocolate, which is, I'm hesitant to say that because it's kind of uncharacteristic of like a beer this style. Even towards darker, you know, as you get towards different malts and stuff, they're usually, you know, dark malts, chocolatey malts. But what I am getting, this is really reminding me of the Shiner s'mores, the one the packet I've been going through. This really reminds me of that. I'm kind of almost getting that like nutty graham crackery taste.
Yep.
I'm gonna drink the entire freaking beer before I figure it out.
It's a really good beer.
Definitely up my alley, that's for sure. Especially on a cold day like this, it's a good one. It's warm in the tummy. Honestly, I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna go with s'mores because I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would taste that marshmallow more. I feel like, but maybe that's where the sweetness is coming in. And is it a porter or a stout? Oof. Just at the lightness, I'm leaning towards porter. It's not like as fully bodied as I think a stout would be. I also can't see it, so I can't tell you how dark it is or not. No, I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna go hazelnut porter.
Final answer?
That's wrong, but final answer.
Final answer.
I'm gonna kick myself if it was s'mores.
All right, so if you like, we can do the reveal.
Okay.
Same thing, I've got the cans all next to the beers,
All right.
so it should be pretty easy to, you want to ease into it, you don't want to
Yeah.
blind yourself here.
The real world reality.
Welcome back, it's good to have you back.
Raspberry, interesting. Okay.
So the first one, Stash IPA by Independence. Arguably one of their best sellers, behind what I think is their best beer, Convict Hill, that oatmeal stout.
oatmeal, yeah.
Cannot stop thinking about that one. Woman owned, co-founded, or the co-founder and president. So you got to be hands-on if you're not only the founder, one of the founders, but also the president. So I'm thinking Amy Cartwright, I believe.
7.5?
Yes,
Wow.
big boy,
Yeah.
big boy.
Amy Cartwright.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that's the co-founder and president.
Sweet. Shout out to Amy.
Super good beer, really popular. You know, like I said, this is a mainstay in a lot of restaurants. The second beer, Blue Owl Brewing. If I remember correctly, it's woman-owned, and the only sour-based brewery. Like if you look at all their beers, all of them are sours.
It's really popular here in Austin, though. People.
Yeah, this is actually the first one I've had, surprisingly. Like, surprisingly, it's the first beer from them that I've had. You want to hear the craziest thing about this? This is 9%. Haven't actually been to Fourth Tap. I don't know if they have a tap room that we can like go in and sit in on. Maybe grab some glasses or some T-shirts and stuff, kind of help support them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I've had their Kung Fu Robot, if you remember that. That's their like a big IPA that they have, and it's one of my favorites actually. And the artwork is super cool on these beers.
All right, well, I'm one for three.
Yeah, that's not too bad though.
Young little girls looking at representation and.
Yeah, for sure. If you're out there
Yeah.
and you are of age, if you're like 5 years old, maybe find something else to watch. But if you are of age, don't let what you see out of brewers or what certain people look like, don't let that deter you from doing what you want. If you want to get into it, you can be someone like Sarah Flora, who is one of very few female homebrewers on YouTube. Did you have fun?
Yeah, absolutely. It was fun. It was fun to be back on and be back in front of the camera for once.
Yeah, it's been a while. You're usually just helping me in post,
Yeah.
helping me edit videos. Now it's.
Yeah.
Do you want to edit this one, Women's History Month?
Absolutely not.
You want to edit the video?
No, thank you.
Well, I think that's going to do it from us. Ravioli is going to help us sign out here. If this is the kind of content that you like, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. You can support us by visiting justbrewing.com, where you can donate to us directly. You can also pick up some merch. Our merch proceeds are going to be going to the Know Your Rights campaign. So if you want some information on that, check the link in the description. You got anything else?
That'll do it for me.
Exactly. That'll do it from us. Thanks for viewing Just Brewing. Clink. Clink ravioli.